This tree in the village of Majok has become a waiting area for Philip and hundreds of others. He wants to cross the border into Sudan.
I left my village with just the clothes I have on. There's no food. I've walked for many days and I'm hungry, so I'm going to Sudan. Maybe I'll find some food there as a refugee.
More than 150,000 people have already crossed into neighboring Sudan in the past year, hoping to find food and relief in refugee camps. The UN announced in February that famine is affecting 100,000 South Sudanese in some areas, while 1 million others are at risk. Hunger in Aweil is affecting children's health. Ajok's son is one of many who are sick with diseases because their immune system are weak.
There's no food at home. We have no food to eat. It's been constant, so now my son is sick.
More than 3 years of war in South Sudan has displaced a quarter of the population. That's more than 3 million people. The economy is crippled, including in areas where there is no fighting. Many families can't afford to buy food, even when it's available. Aid organizations say the crisis is costing lives.
But in emergency first aid, there is a mortality rate. Yes, is an emergency threshold. As I say, there is a severe lack of food and the mortality rate is there. We need to guarantee continuity at the humanitarian actors to access. There is a high need for traders to access the market and to furnish the market with food.
Leaving home has become the only options for many desperate people.
Hundreds of people have ended up here because of hunger, waiting to cross over to Sudan and become refugees. Some of them say they left their family members behind as they made the days-long journey to escape starvation.
Disaster relief coordinators in Aweil say at least 12 people have died of hunger since the beginning of the year. Some are eating wild fruits to survive, as aid organizations struggle to reach everyone.
We don't have NGOs here who are operating here. The people, they just only to feed themselves in the forest, like wild fruits and something like that.
For Philip and others, wild fruit isn't enough to eat, so they sit here and wait, hoping for relief, one way or another. Hiba, Al Jazeera, Majok, South Sudan.